Time now for weather with Nebraska Extension Ag Climatologist and Market Journal Chief Meteorologist Al Dutcher. Al, we had a pretty stable weather pattern to start the week, but what are we seeing out there now?
Well, Troy, we certainly did see some rather cool conditions at the beginning of the week, and then we see that moderation of temperatures. We had to deal with wind during the middle part of the week, and now we have an impending storm system that's moving through the region that's creating quite a tricky forecast. Little time to really get into a lot of discussion, so let's get right away to the upper air models and see what we can expect. Draw your attention that we have a northern stream energy and a southern stream energy, and we're kind of caught in between the two of them. So at the surface, we're going to start to see low pressure to the southwest of us in southern Kansas that is going to basically pull moisture up, plus a low pressure at the surface in eastern Montana. That's going to spread snowfall basically across the northern plains region, and then this should start to fill in as the day progresses from the south, or as it moves toward the south. We should see a mixed of rain and snowfall across eastern Nebraska, and then we will see that some of that reside into tomorrow as the low pressure still hangs around across the northern plains, and we see the main energy from the southern stream try to push some of that energy to the east of us. However, we still keep that main, basically that main upper air low pressure system in the upper atmosphere to the southwest, and it's going to kick out additional energy as we go into Monday and Tuesday. So we'll start to see an expanding area of precipitation that will move just to the east-southeast of us. Looks like southeast and east central Nebraska are in the best location for accumulating snowfall with this system. And yet, as we get into Tuesday, we still see a surface low basically down in the Texas Panhandle that will continue to pump moisture up into the region, although the overall precipitation pattern itself should start to slide toward the central and eastern Corn Belt. And we will start to see a rapid return to above normal conditions as temporary ridging builds in as we get into Wednesday. Be a little cooler to the east, but certainly above normal conditions will develop across western Nebraska, and we may return to the 40s and 50s there, 30s and 40s in eastern Nebraska, as we see little bits of snowfall move toward the east of us. As we get into Thursday, that ridge is centered right in the middle of the country. Very warm conditions. We were probably looking at highs widespread 40s to up to maybe even 60 across portions of southwestern Nebraska. And as we get into the day, Thursday evening, we'll probably see snow breaking out across the western United States, and that trough will start to progress toward the east and split that energy once again to the south and the north. We have a low pressure at the surface that's projected to develop as we get into Friday just to our southwest, but the main energy will remain affluent to the west of us, and we look for that as it progresses eastward to either keep the energy to the south of us, or we will start to reemerge this energy as we get into the first part of February and develop once again another weather maker in our region. So the 8 to 14 day forecast with that ridge building in late next week, keep the warmer than normal conditions in terms of precipitation, also drier conditions with that ridge, but the wetness does return. So Troy, overall, get through this weekend, and we got a fairly nice week next week before things turn south once again.